found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah.
Hello friends, I'm Rishin. Welcome to my channel Education Warrior V, and in today's video we are going to discuss another figure of speech which is oxymoron, Oxymoron. It is pronounced as oxymoron, not oxymoron, right? For example, if I say Oxygen, so we pronounce that particular word as oxygen, not oxygen, right? So in the same way, if I talk about this particular word, oxymoron or oxymoron, the way you pronounce it, the exact or the right pronunciation is oxymoron, Oxymoron. This video is going to be very interesting because it is one of my favorite figures of the speech and I love creating the examples of it. And at the same time, I have discussed its definition with various examples and try to justify it. At the same time, I have done the comparison of it with another figure of speech, that is paradox, right? So watch it. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So far as definition of this particular word, or say talking about figure of speech is concerned, we can say that oxymoron is a figure of speech in which two opposite ideas are joined to create an effect. The common oxymoron phrase is combination of an adjective preceded by a noun with contrasting meanings, such as I can say this is a true lie, or if I say it's a living death, right? And if I try to explain that in Hindi, I can say this term oxymoron, we can say this term in Hindi विरोधाभास. विरोधाभास वो अलंकार होता है जिसमें दो विरोधी विचार एक साथ व्यक्त किए जाते हैं. And so far as this definition is concerned, this is how we can define it. And talking about its example to understand it, we can say like he is regularly irregular, right? A child maybe who's not coming to the class for say last 1 month or maybe last 1 week, I can, instead of saying that he is irregular, I can say that he is regularly irregular. Talking about the performance of any cricketer or maybe a player, I can say that particular player is consistently inconsistent, means he is inconsistent with his performance, right? So instead of saying that he's inconsistent, I can say that he is consistently inconsistent. Now moving on, let's take more examples and try to understand that. If I give you another example, I can say that it's an open secret, right? So in this example, it's an open secret. Secret word and open word, these two words are here, right? So if you can easily understand that these two words are opposite to each other, open, secret which is meant to be concealed, meant to be hidden, meant not to be shared with others. And if it is an open secret, it means that everybody knows about it. Now another example I can say like he is or this particular joke or maybe a particular incident is seriously funny. Something which is seriously funny. Now something which is serious, how can it be funny, right? So these two terms here, seriously and this particular next word that is funny, these two are opposite to each other. I can say that I'm in terrible happiness. Now somebody who is in terrible situation, how can he be happy? So now even these two terms, terrible, terribly, right? And then talking about that happiness, so even these two terms are opposite to each other, which is clearly showing here that it is an example of oxymoron, right? If I say that a foolish wisdom, right? So foolish wisdom means wisdom which refers to knowledge. So something which is referring to wisdom, knowledge, how can it be foolish, right? I can say about an idea that it is illogically logical, right? Or if I say that it is logically illogical, so even these two terms are opposite to each other. At the same time, it is important to understand the difference between an oxymoron and a paradox. A paradox may consist of a sentence or even a group of sentences, where an oxymoron, on the other hand, is a combination of two contradictory or opposite words. So a paradox seems contradictory to the general truth, but it does contain an implied truth. For example, I can say that there is none so poor as a wealthy miser, right? So at first it seems to give me what an opposite idea of something, but then at the end it implied a truth. However, talking about oxymoron, so oxymoron produce a dramatic effect, and as I told you that it's a combination of two contradictory or opposite words there. We can take more examples and can say like maybe he's innocently cunning, right? He's innocently cunning. So somebody who is cunning, how can he be innocent, right? How can he be artless? How can he be that guileless and all that? That's how we can say it. So this is what oxymoron, right? I can repeat the definition of it and can make you understand it, that it is actually a figure of speech in which two opposite ideas are put together, two contradictory terms are coming together, right? So means ऐसा अलंकार जिसमें दो विरोधी विचार एक साथ व्यक्त किए जाते हैं. In those examples that I have just recited here, you can take it out, can understand it, that it is both the words which are coming together and then they are opposite to each other here. Apart from just the words, it comes in phrases even. For example, if I say having nothing, he had all, and having nothing, he had all, right? And if I say that thus idly busy rolls their world away. So these examples actually refers where even an idea or two opposite ideas that comes together and referring to like create an effect here. So it all refers to oxymoron. I hope you understand it. You go through the examples, another examples as well, and learn it. Keep growing, keep learning, and keep smiling. Thank you so much. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me.